So we got some interesting looking clouds around here, but they said there's going to be no storms and rain for today and tomorrow, so I guess we had this morning, and well, I guess some reason the weather said it wasn't going to happen this morning, but nobody did. But the weather itself, nothing's going on at the moment, but if rain does pick up, that could be a possibility with the weather. The weather does, I tend to do some unexpected things lately, like especially if you have like a tornado that's covered by a bunch of rain. You can't even see it. What happened in Lawrence, Kansas. But not long ago I did check out there was like a tornado vortex heading right towards to Dallas, but not sure what happened then, so I haven't really kept an update up to date because I've been trying to check the rest of the storm videos I have that wasn't uploaded, and I wanted to see what's going on to the rest of them. Like yesterday I was driving into a storm, so I had a video going on that one, which wasn't on YouTube just yet, so it will be on YouTube, so that way people will get the idea of what's going on with the weather itself. And so I will keep more in the eye on the weather itself. If it's not going to happen today, probably going to happen the next few days later, but we might even get a break from all this storm stuff, because there's a lot of flooding going on that happened in Iowa, happened in Kansas, happened in Oklahoma, Arkansas. I mean, I'm talking about there's a lot of flood going on, and people are saying there's been a lot of tornado damage, a lot of flood damage. So yeah, definitely want to keep an eye on the clouds, see if anything happens, if the weather changes its mind. So apparently there's like a tornado warning not far from Fort Dodge, right in Iowa, and we're not even under a tornado watch. So I guess you might have to keep an eye on these clouds already, so they could possibly build up into like a tornado warning. Never know. So I guess that's now possible for that stuff, because that just popped out of nowhere. And I think I mentioned earlier that even there might not be no watches or anything in case that's going to pop up with the weather itself, but in case the clouds do build up, and watch for any tornadoes to affect over not far from Fort Dodge. They have a tornado warning that's already right now happening. You definitely got to keep an eye on the weather itself to see if anything builds up. It's still warm outside, so anything could possibly happen around these clouds that they develop. So I definitely have to keep an eye with. So I've been keeping an eye on the clouds out there. So out in the northwest, there's some part of a rotation out there from like between 50 miles wide or 100 miles wide of a rotation, I'm assuming. But I'm keeping an eye on the storms out there to see if there's any possible changes. If anything happens where I'm in, I want to keep an eye on it as possible as I can. These storms out there started to develop, and I'm starting to see the cloud system way up here. Possibly anything happening with these clouds. I want to keep an eye on what's going on out here. I don't know what's going on, but in case I have to go out there to do like a time lapse to find out what's going on, I don't know yet. There might be a possible chance I might have to drive out of town just to see what's going on just yet with the clouds. There was a possible like tornado warning. I think they said at Pocahontas County that it was at. But there's some storms developing around near Fort Dodge. The storms developing at Pocahontas County. That there's like a lining of a storms, like it's just parts of storms, just like in a way, just let's just say, for example, with my hand going wide around this direction, like just like that, like a rotation, like storm system, like what's to say, a storm system right here and a storm system right here, like just going wide around that area. But it's just all pointing throughout that area, throughout that side where I'm pointing at, where the storms will definitely at. If I will keep an eye as possible, if I'm gonna have to go drive out there to find out what's going on, I will. There's some like clouds way out that side. If any clouds are possible building up, it could possibly end up, we could possibly see any tornadic activity start to develop, but I don't know yet. They're saying we're not getting any storms on one radar system. I haven't checked the other radar systems to see if there's any other storms trying to develop around here. If I do, I'm going to keep an eye on it, and I'm going to show you. See a little bit of a darker cloud right over there. If I have to go past out of town and see what's going on out here, I'm going to try to check it out. But yeah, there's some like darker clouds right in that side area. some more other clouds trying to develop in this side area. Sort of remind me when the supercells started building up, but yeah, definitely gonna check it out. See if in case I have to go driving out of town and see if I'm check anything out. I'm gonna have to bring the other backup cameras pretty quick because I only got 2 hours to check this out on these storms before they all decide to. So I'll be heading out of town soon and be checking out these clouds. There's definitely some supercell stuff we're building up right now. Got some storm stuff we're building up over some blue and some kind of like funnel cloud watch, whatever's going on. So yeah, definitely have to keep an eye on the weather and see if anything's happening. Definitely some clouds trying to build up around there. I'm gonna try to drive that way to see if there's anything possibly gonna happen over there. Even especially the time lapse, I'm gonna keep an eye on this stuff. See if there's any storms trying to build up. Oh yeah. So I got the time lapse going, and you can definitely see the supercells out there building. There's like one supercell right there, and another supercell starting to build up. They ain't too far from where we were at. They were in Ames, but I guess I was a little bit too late on that part where it was building up. But definitely we've been watching this for about a couple hours. Actually, I was doing videos a couple hours, and there's like one right here developing with storms. Right there, these are the line of storms right here, all the way through. Wait, look at way back there. Some more puffy clouds way out there, building up. All definitely building up right around here. And we got some clouds right here. I'm trying to keep an eye on these clouds to see if there's any trying to build up around here. If these clouds are trying to build up and we get some like interesting storm looking clouds around here, definitely want to keep an eye on it. Why on central Iowa, where these storms were at, like over at Hamilton County, over at Webster County, and any other county that's out there. I haven't really checked the radar yet to keep an eye on what's going on. But yeah, I got the time lapse going right now, so we'll definitely keep an eye to see if anything's gonna happen. Woo! Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to analyze this for the time lapse because you know what? I'm actually wanting to see what it's gonna do for the time lapse itself. Like I'm trying to see like how it's going to build up from like one supercell to the other supercell on the time lapse and see how interesting it's going to be for the time lapse itself. Even if it's going to be on lasting for an hour or so, I want to see how it all processes and builds up. Like it was actually building up at the same time, like I was just starting to get ready, and it was all starting to build up like a whole line of it right out there. But it's like clouds from this side too, that's like coming from this way. We're definitely gonna keep an eye and see if there's any build up from that side too. Right under the time lapse, I'm gonna make sure it's gonna be on like on YouTube, showing that out right now. These clouds from this side and that side, they say like the tornadic activity going on. What time is it? 7:22. So we'll probably maybe at least in the Boone area. Probably like, well, yeah, I think it should be right in the Boone area. Like I think this side's like the Boone area and this side's like the Story County area, if I remember right. I know part of this in Ames, part of Ames is in Boone County, so yeah, definitely going to keep an eye on that. We're about several miles away from Highway 35, so Highway 35 is like quite a bit out that way, so yeah, clouds like towards from where I'm looking at now starting to try to build up, so if I see anything funnel looking like clouds, I'll be definitely keeping an eye on it. There's definitely some storm, bunch of puffy clouds building up. I'm guessing like supercells definitely building up from quite of the areas out that way to the northern side. So those supercells isn't too far, but they are moving away at the moment. But they were building up before they hit Ames. So yeah, when they hit Ames, it wasn't that severe, but there was like a moving around vortex looking, I wouldn't say vortex, but more like a rotation, to like a 100-mile rotation. I think more like the storms had developed even more. I was like keeping an eye on it, trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Like I was like trying to figure out past a couple hours ago, like trying to figure out what's going on. Because I was looking at a rotation to a cloud. I think it was around like 2 p.m. or something, or 3 p.m. I was looking at it, and it showed like these clouds like going around this direction, like a circle in a way. I was like watching it, like saying there must be something going on. I even told my wife, like I think there's something going to happen around here because it's showing around this circle area. Something's going to happen right around that area, and it's starting to develop lines of storms, lines of supercells right now. It's like 7 p.m. right now, so a couple hours ago, I did like check the weight. I was like looking at the weight. I didn't even put some screenshots of like showing some spinning rotations going on. But the thing is, it was before the tornado warning was like announced in Pocahontas County. So yeah, so definitely gonna keep an eye and see what's going on. So see what the time lapse is gonna show. I'm gonna try to get the multi cameras ready so to keep an eye on these clouds. I see it. I think I see it. Holy shit! Hold on. I think I see it, guys. I don't know if I'm seeing it right, but I think I see a tornado. Holy shit! I think I see a tornado. Guys, it's right north east of Ames. A tornado, I think, is trying to develop. So there could be some tornadic activity in this cloud. It's actually been building up too. So yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I got the time lapse still going. So yeah, the other cloud that had the tornado I saw earlier has disappeared, but it's already covered behind the town, so I can hardly see the clouds itself out there. So, but I'm gonna keep an eye on this area though. These clouds here. What's going to happen around here? That's what I'm going to keep an eye on. I mean, but it probably is too soon. It's probably a little too late. But who knows? I'm hoping it's kind of not. I mean, I know it's kind of odd for me to say that, but I actually want to see a little closer version, even if it's not a fully developed one. I at least want to see one trying to form. So I'm trying to keep it as high as I can. This Bill Cricket Scud cloud is trying to develop from this side. But they did say to keep an eye on the storms and stuff around here, because it's possible like tornadoes and stuff end up happening. But here it is, like the clouds are still going, moving through. It's a bit like a little faint through these clouds here, but like there's really nothing. I mean, this little cloud right here, it's been just doing some weird activity a bit, but it's like really nothing but at the moment. But some strange looking little clouds back here. I think we got some like little strange clouds like way back out there somewhere between that that area out there. That's that little factory place thingy, the farmer factory thingy. It's like about maybe 8 miles out there or so. But yeah, the clouds are definitely building up around here. The wind has picked up a bit. It's gotten a little chilly a bit, so it might be a little too late to even get a tornadic activity around here. But other people might end up seeing it out there somewhere, but the clouds are like looking a bit tornado activities through that side. Wow. I don't know what I'm seeing, but that's quite a bit of squall line over that way. Oh, wow. These storms have been really getting intense lately, like literally intense. But the storms are definitely moving away here, but you guys can see the clouds like right around this area. I'm trying to keep it as high as I can. There's like so many stuff to look at, trying to figure out if there's another tornado trying to develop, is it going to happen very close? Who knows? But at the moment, I really don't see like anything happening yet, but I'm trying to keep an eye as possible. But I'm curious about what's this side, because that's where I saw the tornadoes at. It was coming from this side, and I know what I saw. So yeah, it was. I'm to the point of like really shocked of what I saw earlier. I just noticed something out here, like there's these clouds over there hiding under these clouds. Looks like a possible like a funnel, could possibly way out there too. But I also got another cloud that's like popping out of nowhere, white, well, still quite a bit. That's way back there, those clouds. It's a puffy cloud like building up around here. Definitely want to keep an eye on what's going on in this area, in that spot area, in case there's any tornadic activity. But these clouds are definitely like white in the south, pointing south. I want to make sure if anything's going on, I want to make sure I'm going to keep an eye on it right out there. But yeah, these clouds are definitely doing something. Like they said to keep an eye on these tornadic clouds out there. Well, I like seeing like something way out that side, like way out that side. Okay, that's just a train I'm hearing. But yeah, just look at these supercells here. Look at this monster right here. That's not compared to like what I see like into this side of the supercell right here trying to build up. And there's a bunch of other supercells like popping like popcorn. But if I'm starting to see this right, I want to see this through the right way. I probably want to see like right through that side. Some more clouds in that area. Yeah, there's like quite a bit of area now. These clouds are definitely like developing like quite a bit everywhere. But I'm like really curious from this side here because it was trying to build up like a squall line trying to build up, but not sure if it was trying to build the right exact way or maybe it's just too soon for it. But this clouds are trying to break up. Either way, it's trying to break up or trying to get stronger. We got some clouds on top of us right now, so like just these. So it's just broken up at the moment. So it's like very, very faint. But sadly, those supercells like went past us. It's like it was right in Ames. Seriously, if it's just gonna show up in Ames, why is it going to build up way before that? Seriously, I want to see some action through the storms. But there's some like puffiness clouds trying to build up right through here. So, yeah. Well, like I said, I definitely saw a tornado earlier in like around near Iowa Falls. That is such an amazing view. Now looking at those clouds. That is definitely such an amazing view. Pointing through like the Waterloo area, pointing through other areas such as like Iowa Falls. The supercells over there, wow, are definitely like really unbelievable. They were just small clouds and developed into big supercells. Like I was able to watch it, like I was trying to get ready for the past couple hours ago, just keep an eye on these clouds, and all of a sudden they build up the way they build up. But like I'm seeing like something right back there, but I don't know what the heck I'm seeing out there, but in a way, it looks like a tail. Unless that's a tornado, but I could possibly be wrong, because that can't be. Or otherwise, it'd be moving so different. Is it? So I did see some lightnings around the supercells. One of the supercells, I think it's like right around here. Oh, wait. There was something like really around this area out there. I think top of that sign, so Boone and Ames. But definitely some lightning around this whole area on these supercells. Definitely a perfect view to look at. It's a wall of the supercells. And it's still going out there. So yeah. Trying to keep an eye on these clouds here, but it's like really trying to do nothing, but it's like starting to break up a bit. So maybe it's like possible maybe too cold. I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed on that, but as you guys can tell, that, yeah. But I'm really curious what's going on in this area here. There's some strange activity looking clouds from that way, and it's not moving any farther away. Like it's just staying there, unless it's just coming this way and it's going to show itself. I don't know. There's some very unusual puffy clouds way back there, past that like antenna thingy over there. But here it is, some of the supercells, and the clouds are definitely going to block the way out there, but it's like you can definitely see the army of the supercells, like just a whole line of it. Just look at that. Definitely amazing. I think I still got the time lapse still going, so I'm definitely curious how that's all going to turn out and come to play. But yeah, I should try to go home, but at the same time, you do really just don't want to miss it out. But I want to make sure my wife's actually doing okay, because reason why this stuff is heading, well, I live at. And definitely want to keep an eye on what's going on that side, in case some possibility of some storms trying to develop, which I'm hoping it won't do something, but if it does, I want to try to make sure I'm there for my wife. And in case if I don't have videos like this, well, hope you guys seen like the view I've seen, because guys, It's amazing. Okay, I'm more curious what's going on this side hill. Not sure if anything's trying to develop, but hopefully if the time lapse is still on, I want to see if there's anything's going on. I'm curious what's going on that side there. So this line of cloud I'm still concerned about, but there's something right here, like past that area, if that could possibly try to develop something, if anything starts moving quick, I'm concerned about what's going to happen right in that dark area of those clouds. But yeah, the supercells are definitely over there. We are definitely moving away, but still got that strange looking cloud that's like way back there. Like way back there. But then it's got an army, a bunch of these other clouds way out there. So I'm really curious what's going on that side of the cloud. And then there's some kind of random darkness cloud too hiding around here. So there's probably a bunch of random like tornadic activities, but wait, hold on. I think I'm looking a bit far, but there's something right in this area too. Okay. Quite a bit everywhere too, like. But I'm like really curious to see what's going on this area. Some clouds right here. Some doing some strange forming. Trying to keep an eye around here, but like just like some kind of like maybe squirrel line cells. Possibly trying to develop one here, and then we got one here, but then we got this big one still out there. It's still like moving farther away still, but I'm still trying to keep an eye on it, like see if it's going to possibly do anything. Like I got one side from like right around here, but it's like very faint, like not really showing much around here. But there's clouds way back there. Look like they're still getting a little closer each time, but it's like looks like it's not really doing much. But it's most likely heading the same direction it's heading to. So hopefully people are doing okay out there. This weather going on, like. There was not even a watch. We're still not even in a tornado watch. What's going on here? With these tornadoes developing after another. Is that a fire truck I'm seeing? Something's really going on to wait off. But, I don't know. I'm guessing I'm going to head back. I mean, I'm not really seeing anything. Anyways, but I'm like curious about these clouds, but at the same time, I'm just going to head back.